Have you ever wondered what separates a daring entrepreneur from a true legend? For Elon Musk, that line was drawn not by his success, but by a single risk that nearly destroyed everything he built. In a world where innovation often walks hand in hand with failure, Musk faced a moment when all his dreams seemed ready to collapse. Yet, that same risk would ultimately define his legacy. What exactly happened? Stay tuned as we uncover the incredible story of the gamble that almost ended Elon Musk's empire before turning him into an icon. In 2008, Elon Musk found himself at the crossroads of ruin. Both of his major ventures, Tesla Motors and SpaceX, were hemorrhaging money at an alarming rate. Tesla had burned through most of its funding developing the first electric sports car, the Roadster, while SpaceX had suffered 3 consecutive rocket launch failures. The global economy was collapsing, investors were pulling out, and critics mocked Musk's relentless optimism. The future billionaire was, at that moment, days away from bankruptcy, with his personal fortune dwindling to almost nothing but belief. For Musk, the situation wasn't just financial, it was existential. He had poured not only his money, but his entire identity into proving humanity could thrive beyond fossil fuels and Earth's atmosphere. When Tesla's early production issues and SpaceX's repeated disasters collided, even close friends advised him to quit. Yet giving up wasn't in Musk's vocabulary. Instead, he doubled down, borrowing against his last resources to keep both companies alive. His decision wasn't logical, it was emotional, driven by a vision too powerful to abandon, even when all odds screamed failure. That winter, every dollar counted. Musk divided what little he had between Tesla's payroll and SpaceX's final launch attempt. Employees worked without certainty, driven only by his conviction. The media predicted total collapse. Behind closed doors, Musk faced sleepless nights, emotional breakdowns, and public ridicule. He admitted later that it was the worst year of his life. Still, he refused to concede. The upcoming Falcon 1 launch would either end his dream or ignite a new era. One rocket, one chance, one man against gravity, literally and metaphorically. The day of the launch arrived, tension thick enough to cut. As engineers held their breath, the Falcon 1 soared flawlessly into orbit. It was SpaceX's first success after years of failure. For the first time, a privately funded liquid-fueled rocket reached space. The entire room erupted in tears and applause. Musk later said it felt like salvation. That single success transformed SpaceX from a doomed startup into a symbol of perseverance. But even then, he knew one victory wasn't enough to save everything he'd built. It only bought him time. Right after that launch, another miracle followed. NASA awarded SpaceX a contract worth $1.6 billion to deliver cargo to the International Space Station. The timing couldn't have been more dramatic. The deal arrived just days before Tesla's financial collapse. It was as if the universe had acknowledged his resilience. Suddenly, both companies had breathing room. Musk had gone from the brink of total ruin to securing his future overnight. Yet the psychological scars of that period would forever shape his relentless approach to risk and innovation. This episode became the foundation of Musk's identity as a visionary willing to gamble everything for his beliefs. He learned that true innovation demands total vulnerability, that greatness comes with the possibility of total failure. The 2008 crisis hardened his resolve, turning him into the risk-tolerant leader who would later revolutionize transportation, energy, and space exploration. But the journey wasn't over. The next decade would test him again, with even higher stakes and bigger challenges that would either cement or shatter his reputation forever. After surviving 2008, Musk became a living example of risk as both a weapon and a burden. He expanded Tesla's lineup, pushing electric vehicles into the mainstream despite skepticism. The Model S was a make-or-break project, sleek, fast, and entirely electric. Its success would either validate his vision or confirm critics' doubts. Musk invested every ounce of energy and every dollar of revenue back into production. Investors watched nervously, but he pressed on. For him, the future wasn't optional, it was a promise to humanity, and breaking it was never an option. When the Model S launched, it stunned the automotive world. Critics praised its performance, design, and innovation. Suddenly, Tesla wasn't just a struggling startup, it was a revolution on wheels. Yet behind the scenes, Musk's appetite for risk only grew. He began developing the gigafactories, betting billions on battery production before demand even existed. Financial analysts called him reckless, but Musk saw further ahead. He understood that massive infrastructure was the key to lowering costs and scaling electric mobility globally. Again, he risked everything for the vision. Meanwhile, SpaceX continued to chase the impossible: reusable rockets. Many in the aerospace industry called the idea science fiction. Musk's team worked tirelessly, often facing fiery explosions during landing attempts. Each failure cost millions. Each setback invited ridicule. But the philosophy that saved Musk in 2008 still guided him: learn fast, fail forward. Finally, in 2015, a Falcon 9 booster landed successfully. Humanity had just witnessed the dawn of reusable spaceflight. The impossible had become possible once more, proving Musk's obsession with risk was justified. These triumphs transformed Musk from a controversial entrepreneur into a cultural phenomenon. He became a symbol of fearless innovation and stubborn optimism. His ventures began redefining industries. Tesla disrupted automakers, SpaceX dominated aerospace, and SolarCity pushed renewable energy. Yet every move carried danger. Musk often admitted he still felt like everything could collapse overnight. The difference was that now, he embraced that fear as fuel, seeing risk not as a threat but as the heartbeat of progress. The greatest irony is that the risk that nearly destroyed him also made him unstoppable. Musk's story reminds us that taking massive risks doesn't guarantee success, it only guarantees growth. His resilience through 2008 shaped the man who would dare to colonize Mars, build underground tunnels, and merge technology with the human brain. Each new venture, from Neuralink to Starship, carries echoes of that same boldness. The difference is that now, the world watches not to see him fail, but to see how far he'll go. Elon Musk's legend isn't built on genius alone, but on endurance. The 2008 crisis forged a mindset that thrives where others hesitate. His willingness to face humiliation, bankruptcy, and emotional collapse created a story bigger than business. It's about the human capacity to dream, fail, and rise again. Every rocket, car, and solar panel is a testament to one truth: that progress demands risk, and those who dare to embrace it may change the world forever, even if they must first walk through fire. The risk that nearly destroyed Elon Musk wasn't just financial, it was deeply personal. It forced him to confront his limits, his beliefs, and his vision of the future. Through that crucible, he emerged transformed, armed with a mindset that turned danger into destiny. What could have been the end became the beginning of a new technological era. Musk didn't merely survive, he redefined what it means to take a chance on the impossible. Today, his story continues to inspire entrepreneurs, dreamers, and risk-takers worldwide. It's a reminder that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. Elon Musk's greatest risk didn't just build rockets or cars, it built resilience, courage, and the will to reshape humanity's path. In the end, that's what makes legends. And that's the story of the risk that almost destroyed Elon Musk, but ended up making him a legend. If you enjoyed this video and want more stories about visionary minds, daring decisions, and world-changing moments, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment sharing what inspired you most, and stay tuned for more incredible journeys into the power of human ambition.